Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. That's right. You made it, and let me be the first or maybe the second to welcome you into the new year here on the Outshopper channel. We appreciate you being with us. I know it's been a long year. Every year is a long year. So thank you, first and foremost, for being a part of this. We love you. If you're not, that's okay. You can change that. You can start the new year off on the right foot. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and be a part of what we're doing. Hey, we have this awesome offer for you, courtesy of DraftKings. We want to tell you all about that, what you can do to take advantage of this. Turn $5 into $200 in free bets. All I need, take 90 seconds out of your life. Click this link below. It's going to bring you to DraftKings. Easy, right? Super easy stuff. And from there, link your account, sign up, right? All this stuff, bank account, PayPal, what have you, deposit $5. This is all in the 90-second process of how long it's going to take. Take that $5 and bet the New Orleans Saints plus 5.5 to beat the Eagles. All right? My Eagles, my Philadelphia Eagles. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a gift here to open things up in the new year. All right? From there, you have $200 in free bets. All right, just 3 games to look at on this slate. And we open up the new year with a big one, marquee matchup, if you will. 2 sides of each conference really being represented by 2 of the hotter teams. So looking at Boston, I think first and foremost, for me at least in this game, it's going to be just what they can do on the road. Denver getting 1.5, tight home dog. But at the same time, I think you're going to look at a really tough matchup for Boston and how they handle Jokic, how they handle him, especially because they're on the road. Big difference. Ooh, big difference when you're on the road versus handling Jokic at home and trying to work a couple of different things and survive the other players, like letting Jokic get 20 and 20, but keeping the assists low. Or maybe it's 30 and 20, but keeping the assists low. For me, the Celtics are a problem most places. They're probably not going to play the NBA Finals in Denver. This is not the best matchup either, but I'm only getting 1.5. I'm only getting 1.5 with the Nuggets. I think the easier pathway to success here on the quadrants that we see, over, under, spread, left, right, is going under 235.5. We will hit you with a 2023 lock of the night and go under 235.5. Both teams. It's going to be New Year's Day, travel for Boston. Both teams are going to be a little slower when it comes to point production. Both teams have firepower. That's a difference here. But we like this game with a high total to stay under that total, 235.5. Lock it up for our first play this year. Next play, we go to Memphis. Now, we know what happened on Saturday night. Grizzlies with the tough one with the Pelicans, at least a game, first of the back-to-back. Now you're taking on a Kings team, and look at this total. It's even higher. This total is shoot through the roof at 241. Yet the Grizzlies, and we just saw this, by the way, with the Pelicans, the Grizzlies, a rather large home favorite against a decent basketball team. And this is what we didn't really understand coming into that Pelicans game. And granted, it was, tight really for the first half and on, but trying to figure this out where the books were justifying or rationalizing a 6.5 point closing line against New Orleans. Now in this game, you just have the Grizzlies coming off a back-to-back, laying less at home against the Kings. I think right now, for under 5, I'm okay, even though Memphis is on the second leg of the back-to-back. We'll keep an eye on who is playing and maybe if there's a sit opportunity. But I like Memphis, just the better team and a fairer line. I think a fairer representation. This is 5.5, 6 points. We take the Kings, just like we took the Pelicans on the strength of that. But here, I like Memphis under 5. And I'm going to lean Memphis under 5 at -4.5 because we just don't know quite yet. And if there's anybody out, you hit me up in the chat. You always do. You're great there. And if we find something that we can move away from and justify to move away from, this isn't a parlay. We're not locking all three in right now. That would be the move. Anything under 4 for Memphis, so long as Ja Morant isn't sitting, taking the night off. Grizzlies, -4.5. Lean. Last play on this 3-game slate here for you. Wizards, Bucks. Now, the lean here is going to be Milwaukee with the spread. But we have to kind of look at how big this spread may be. Bucks clearly are cruising, and especially at home. Washington, though, the bigger story for them is just how bad they are on the road. So whatever's gone on recently, who's played, all these different things, you're going to start with the road, home, loss, and win, respectively. You're going to start with that gap. And just how much better of a home team Milwaukee is versus how much worse a Washington road team is. Not good overall. Really much. It's a struggle for the Washington Wizards. We'll see who's playing. Health is another concern here for the Wizards. It's not a concern for Milwaukee. So unless we know that this is another sit scenario here for Milwaukee, the inconsistencies with Bradley Beal's health make this anything less than 10, an automatic smash. We may get this at like 7.5, 8, which is still a big number, but I'm there. If you can get this under 10, then we have to end this 3-game slate. And I know it's brand new to 2023. We only have a certain amount that we can use, but you know what? I'm going to blow through Eric Lindquist's quota this week and hit you with another lock. And we'll lock up the Bucks on the spread with the caveat that it's less than 10. -9.5 is less than 10. 10 is not less than 10. You see what I'm saying? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know where you're leaning, where you're locking. But I'm locking the Milwaukee Bucks. Again, Bradley Beal is the big thing. We just don't know. Sitting out with that hamstring, it's way too much for me to factor in that they can hang anything less than 10 against Milwaukee. That's the only caveat there. But so long as that's the case, we will lock that sucker up. All right, we're going to lock the year up. It's going to be a fantastic year on Odd Shopper, and we're thrilled that you're a part of this all. So, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to 2023, Odd Shopper style. We appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up if you can. Subscribe if you can. Bet the New Orleans Saints on the spread with a free $5 bet that's going to turn into $200. All you need to do is click the link below in DraftKings, sign up, deposit $5, and play that 5 on the New Orleans Saints Sunday. And next thing you know, $200 in free bets right back into your account. You can hang with us on the Discord. You can do so many different things with that $200 bankroll, but we want you to take a part of it. That's all. Hey, welcome to 2023. Happy New Year.